G'day, welcome to my next technical analysis on SP500. Looking at the past 24 hours, we can see that we had a major rejection with the Fed announcement to raise interest rates, and along that line we can see that that was a key level, and it was used as resistance, and in actual fact it was a good opportunity to do a good short, the way that's structured up. Now, I didn't see that coming, but anyway, that big bearish candle pretty much was the initiator to jump short, and losing this level was confirmation. Now, what are we having in terms of ABC correction? Well, let's bring out the examples I had. We had this initially, this formation, and that played out. As you can see, if I was to bring that across, that was the pattern that we're looking at, the basic correction. Now that's been played out. Now it's one of these two. So we can have this ABC correction where A and C are at the same level, and if that was the case, either way like that, that makes sense because it's confluent with this macro trend line. So this macro trend line, if you look at my previous videos, pivot points, and so we've got the orange one, and that's running across that way, and we've got this yellow one which also has pivot points, and it could also be potentially a bounce. So we can, in a way, have this what do you call it, W formation. This W formation could be flat or slightly higher. So it's going to be interesting to see which one can play out. There is no way of telling which one's going to be. So that's the second one. And if there was a deeper correction, I'll put that back. We've got the last one here. Let's just have a look. I could get rid of these. And if we drag this is the deeper one. Okay. And what we see is that potentially going to the 618 level. And we saw in the past there is confluence that does support, but this is pretty much a deeper correction. And the fib extension, if we apply the fib extension method, it could be in this box anywhere. So we can't tell which one it is, but the golden ratio, if it was to come all the way down here, that also makes sense, because that was prior resistance, and so there's many things that are aligned with this. So the 618 is pretty much what I'm looking at, and it could be within that range or even slightly deeper. They're on the charts. However, this is a strong trend line, so it's not going to be easy to break it, so we will have time to see. But if we were to break this level, which is this pivot point of A level, if we were to drop it, then I will look at for deeper correction, and this is where I'll be looking at, or potentially all the way down here. So that's all I have at the moment. There is no way of confirming what it is, but they're looking at the announcements. It's probably enough for the Fed to get what they want with this bluff call potentially, because it's just an announcement. It's not actually gone through, and these things happen. So I'm just going to wrap it up on that and see how we go. Talk to you soon. Cheers.